You're here.
Oliver, yea? You inflicted so much suffering and anguish upon us. Did you ever believe this day would arrive?
The youngest war goddess. Congratulations. You've realized your goal.
Yes, I am the youngest war goddess. Olivia is a business magnate in the financial sector. Mia developed the 5-nanometer lithography machine. Sophia is a Cannes award-winning performer, a national treasure. We're all thriving. We've become the beacon. We've become the star. But you're still vile, concealed in a dark, squalid cellar, barely subsisting like a gutter rodent, existing like vermin. You must lament it now. Lament how you mistreated us.
Regret? Not in the least. If I had to characterize how I feel at this moment, it would be joyful, elated, unbelievably joyful. Ha 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 ha.
You wretch.
I'm expiring. If you desire vengeance, attempt it in the next life.
Death? Not that simple. I'll escort you to the International Court and disclose your offenses. To the planet, your transgressions will be adjudicated by everyone. Take him away.
Move.
Those young ladies have matured considerably.
Behold, Olivia Lin, CEO Lin. She commenced with minimal resources and in merely 5 years secured a spot on the Forbes list, an iconic personage in business and finance globally.
Behind her is Sophia Lin, the national darling, a Cannes best leading lady, at 22.
And Mia Lin, the most youthful researcher, at a mere 20. She engineered a lithography machine. Wow! And Ruby Lin, the dragon tooth leader, the youngest war goddess. It's uncommon to observe all 4 sisters together.
Those acquainted with us even slightly understand we possess a sibling. However, we seldom discuss him openly. We've never recognized him because he's undeserving.
I've apprehended numerous global offenders and transported them here for judgment. But presently, we're judging our sibling.
What? The International Court adjudicates the most atrocious wrongdoers, the absolute vilest. Could the goddess's brother?
Do you admit to the dreadful actions you committed against us? Do you enter a guilty plea?
I plead guilty.
Order.
Your Honor, I demand a memory retrieval from Oliver Yee to expose all the wrongdoings of his life to the entire world.
Memory retrieval is still in its experimental phase. It could cause permanent harm to the subject's mind. Typically, it's solely employed on offenders. Who perpetrated grave offenses? Are you certain?
I'm positive. My mother and father took him in from the orphanage when we were young, but he yearned for my parents' estate, desiring to claim it all. And he did prevail. He arranged my parents' vehicle collision and obtained the inheritance. That's not all. He even bartered in our former residence. He forced the 4 of us to reside in a cramped cellar, smaller than 20 square meters. It was congested and frigid. During wintertime, the unclean water from the drainage, it would inundate the space.
A few charitable family members arrived to foster us and bring us to the metropolis, but he menaced them with a blade, nearly injuring them. Afterwards, any time we attained any triumph, he would appear and seize our funds and accomplishments.
In our youth, he frequently flung insults at us and regularly deprived us of sustenance, abandoning us without nourishment for periods, attempting to deprive us of life. I will always remember the initial time I tried out for a film, aiming to acquire funds through performing, to provide for my siblings, but he confined me in the chamber and refused to release me. The electricity was disconnected in the dwelling, and it was pouring outside. I wept and yelled in terror, but he still declined to liberate me.
One cold season, we nearly perished from hunger. A benevolent elderly gentleman presented each of us with a single confection, but he grabbed all the sweets and consumed them entirely. and even struck me forcefully. That cold season, I nearly expired at the infirmary.
He's a wicked individual, a dreadful person.
Furthermore, his malicious acts are innumerable. Given that I am currently the god of war of Dragon World, I am obligated to disclose the reality of the events that transpired then. I desire for him to confront a public hearing. Your Honor, you may commence now.
Very well.
I shall proceed there now. Oliver Ye. Oliver Ye. You're having your moment, are you? Relish it, my dear sibling.
Excellent.
Excellent. Wretches like this, they merit this type of judgment.
I can perish in destitution, but the individuals I cherish cannot.
Prisoners' memories have been retrieved and are shown on the screen. This hearing will also be broadcast worldwide. All the offenses Oliver Ye has perpetrated will be fully revealed for the entire world to witness.
Oliver Ye, let everyone assess the wrongdoings you have committed.
Move. I want to see Mom and Dad.
No. Mom and Dad are mine. None of you can see them. If I catch you, I'll harm you.
My sister and I are Mom and Dad's biological children. You're just adopted.
The young girl in the recording is me. When I was a child, Dad loved us very much. No matter what we desired, Dad would provide it to us. We were Mom and Dad's little princesses.
Yes, Dad was so caring and tender, and Mom was the most compassionate person in the world. We once possessed a joyous family. It's all due to this creature. He was envious of Mom and Dad's affection for us, and he separated us.
This Oliver Ye, he was merely an adopted child. Why did he keep their parents to himself? Why didn't he permit them to see their birth parents? It's repulsive.
It was due to his meddling that was the final time I saw Dad. Who would have imagined that very evening, Mom and Dad would depart from us?
All the comfort of our youth concluded that day. Every subsequent day has been a winter.
I shall never forget that instant. For from that point onward, we lost Mom and Dad eternally. That was the last time I saw him.
That was the day. Our parents were in a car accident. And then, this guy took all of our parents' money, sold our house, and evicted us.
Was this also because of Oliver Ye? That's strange.
That guy is so awful.
Well, did you figure it out? These last few days, to handle the debt collectors, I've had to sell a few necklaces.
Mom, I warned you. If you try to give my sisters away, I will notify the orphanage, and they'll inform the police.
What are you saying? You little punk. You're our real son, a part of this family. Those 4 adopted kids, if we don't remove them soon, do you intend to care for them forever? Huh? Do you actually believe you're their sibling?
Okay. Then I'll bring your sisters out for some entertainment.
Wait, you want to mess around? Mess with me? Just like we used to.
This can't be happening. This isn't happening.
What? What is happening?
I'm a bit perplexed. Didn't they indicate that that guy was adopted?
Could it be our parents were simply pretending?
Perhaps our parents merely said that because Oliver Ye was angry?
Yes, they have to be pretending. We'll see if we continue to watch.
You little rascal, getting arrogant, are you? Answering back to me now? Worthless. Fool. Take that, you little delinquent. And that?
You'll finish venting. Please, leave my sisters alone.
You little scamp. Aren't you intriguing? They aren't my own blood relatives, and neither are you? What's it to you?
You may not consider them as your daughters, but I see them as my family. They are my sisters. If you're not finished yet, you can continue hitting me.
I'm weary of hitting you. I'll let you off today. How long do you believe you can protect them? I purchased them. I can have your mother sell them at any time. If I desire them as punching bags, then that's what they will be. It's only expected.
As long as I live, I will not permit you to harm them.
Why are you preventing us from interacting with Dad? He's not your dad. He's our father.
Do you adore him that much?
Of course we do.
It's entirely your fault. If it wasn't for you, Mom and Dad, he would still engage with us. You took our parents from us. I despise you. You took our parents. I despise you.
If I contact the authorities, my sisters will be without parents. They'll be heartbroken. Other children will tease them, labeling them orphans. I cannot do that. Let me consider this. There has to be a different way.
No way. This is unthinkable. Father has never struck me. Why would he desire to hit me?
How could Oliver Ye intend to safeguard us? He must have committed a transgression. That's why Father disciplined him.
Indeed, third sister is correct. That has to be the reason.
He just mentioned he possessed a resolution? What answer?
Could it be that his father hit him, so he resented it, and desired his parents gone?
That's quite plausible. That's why he arranged the incident? To eliminate his parents?
Oh my goodness. Such a youthful person could be so cruel. His thoughts are so distorted, so intricate.
Because of something so insignificant, he took the lives of their parents. This unsociable nature is frightening.
Your father and I ventured out to locate purchasers for those 4 youngsters. If fortune smiles upon us, within a few days, we can be free of them, remain at home, and supervise your sisters. Conduct yourselves appropriately and await mother.
Are you Ryan Ye and Susan Liu's family?
Yes, I am.
Your parents were in a grave car accident. Please come to the first hospital. Immediately.
Who are the relatives of Ryan Ye and Susan Liu?
Doctor, I am.
You're just a child. Where are your grown-ups?
I'm the eldest at home right now, and we have no other family. Doctor, if you have anything, you can tell me directly. I can make the choices.
Kid, your parents are deceased.
Can you tell me how they perished? It's all right. I'm aware they were in debt.
Your parents' passing is connected to the debt collectors, but they are not responsible.
Your parents were engaged in prohibited dealings. I cannot disclose the specifics.
Don't be so forthright with the child.
I comprehend. Please don't inform my sisters about this. They're very young, and I worry they'll have nightmares. Please tell them that Mom and Dad have gone to heaven and become stars, looking after them and shielding them forever. Please.
No way. This cannot be real. He would never be so generous to us.
You are aware of the reality concerning your parents. It must be agonizing. If I were able, I would have carried this mystery to my tomb. In this manner, the parents within your recollections would forever remain, untainted and affectionate.
For what reason would he act thus? Why didn't he simply inform them? They are deceased. What remains concealed? He was compelled to prevaricate and mislead them.
I lacked comprehension of what demise signified. I solely understood. Mom and Dad transformed into celestial bodies and ascended to the heavens.
Shortly thereafter, we conducted their memorial service. 1 week following the memorial service, our kin arrived.
Indeed, they desired to accommodate us and provide for us. However, it was he halted everything.
He did not desire our aunt and uncle to receive us due to his desire to retain our parents' estate for his own benefit.
Even if you weren't responsible for that mishap, you fabricated a story to us asserting it was a harmless fabrication. But subsequently, why did you prevent our kin from escorting us to a more favorable existence? Why did you persistently obstruct our progress?
It's merely some funds. Was it genuinely that crucial to you?
Observing you all presently, radiating so brilliantly, positioned before everyone. It's magnificent.
Regard our current state. I shall inquire one final instance. Are you remorseful? You.
Olivia, cease expending your energy on him. This despicable individual is irredeemable. Let us continue observing. All the repulsive actions he has committed shall be disclosed to all.
From the instant I selected this course, I was cognizant that my existence would be replete with isolation and misconception. Yet I still yearn for a position amongst you all.
Did Mom and Dad turn into stars? When are they coming back to see us?
Mom and Dad went up to the heavens and became stars.
But I don't want them to ascend to the sky.
Why are you weeping? Even if you sob, Mom and Dad won't return. Even if they return, they'll only visit me. Mom and Dad's favorite is a well-behaved child, like myself.
I'm a good kid too. Mom and Dad will return to visit us. Don't weep. If you sob, Mom and Dad won't return to see us.
I won't cry anymore. I'll be a well-behaved child.
I won't cry any longer either.
Then I won't cry any longer either.
Oh, my dears, I finally located you.
Who are you?
I'm your mum's cousin, your auntie, since I've resided abroad. For a long time, you likely haven't met us.
Don't you recall? When you were younger, your auntie and I returned to visit. I even carried you. Remember?
I don't recall.
Well, it's understandable you don't. You were very little. Your auntie and I hurried back.
As soon as we received the news. Apart from us, your family has no other relatives, so we immediately set aside our international business to come back and look after you.
What evidence do you have?
It's wise that children are cautious. You won't be tricked again. We have some pictures of us with your mom and dad.
Mom and Dad, it's really them.
Certainly. We returned specifically to bring you home with us and look after you, my cousin and her spouse. They're no longer here, and you're all so little. I'm very concerned about what will become of you. Sweethearts, Auntie got you some goodies, garments, and playthings. They're all in the vehicle.
Oh, your mom and dad are deceased. You must be devastated.
All right. We'll accompany you. We'll gather our belongings.
Excellent. Hurry up.
That's a precious remembrance, held dear in our thoughts. When our world was flipped around, an individual was still prepared to. You show us compassion.
Uncle and Auntie relinquish their occupations and overseas existence for our benefit. They're genuinely wonderful individuals.
They acquired us numerous items. Apprehensive? We wouldn't be all right?
Had we departed alongside them at that juncture, maybe things would be dissimilar.
Since we've all become successful, Auntie and Uncle, should you be viewing this online broadcast, we trust you'll reach out to us, allowing us to reciprocate your exceptional generosity.
Indeed. You aspired to nurture us into maturity. Even though it didn't transpire, we've consistently held it in our memories. It's now our opportunity to care for you.
Wang, that child's recollections. The man in the memory looks exactly like you.
That little brat? If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be trapped in here for a decade.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. I messed up. I truly know I messed up.
How could somebody be so unkind? So envious of their own sister's joy?
In comparison to us, he's the one who truly deserves to be imprisoned.
No, that's incorrect. You comprehend nothing. Everyone globally misjudges him.
We're speaking privately. What business is it of yours? You convict?
You don't get it. You fail to grasp it. He's still very young, carrying such a significant weight.
Once, we gathered our belongings. We could depart with Auntie, We could, at last, have a pleasant existence, but that jerk forced them to leave.
He lost his mind over his parents' estate. I still remember the expression in his eyes. Menacing, deranged, hostile.
Why? Have I never heard mother and father speak of this family member?
Don't fret. We've located the 4 young ladies taken in by those 2 simpletons. I've observed them. They're all valuable assets, providing the compensation is adequate. All things are open to discussion. Unwind. They're merely some children. Trading them will be effortless profit. I additionally possess an adolescent male. Does that intrigue you? Disregard it then. Funds are limited currently. I'll reach out when I acquire more. Is everybody prepared? We can depart once you've finished packing.
All right. Auntie, I'm famished.
Auntie will escort you to acquire some delicious nourishment, but initially, you can consume the treats Auntie recently provided you.
What's your purpose?
Refrain from consuming that. Exit. Depart.
You little rascal. Do you want to perish?
All right. They're just children.
Get out.
What are you doing? Why are you locking our aunt and uncle out?
They're not our relatives. They're bad people.
You're lying. We saw the photos. You just don't want us to go with them.
This is an emergency. I don't have time to explain to you, fools. Nobody opens this door. If I find out someone opened it, nobody eats.
Little beast, open this door right now, or I'll break it down.
I'm taking you to a better life. Good children, open the door.
What are you doing? Don't do anything foolish.
Understood.
Understood.
Darn it. Little brat. Pretty clever, huh? When I break this door down, I'll send it to the work site.
Get out of here right now, or there will be consequences. Yours or mine.
Easy there, little brother. We can discuss this. Put the knife down.
With that rusty knife, you think you're tough? Think you can hold it steady? Go on, stab here. Come on.
I will harm someone. Take one more step and you'll see.
What are you waiting for? We're making too much noise. Just get him. He's just a child.
You want to die? Are you not scared of dying? But there will be moments when you're gone, and then I'll make them regret it.
Olivia, I'm frightened.
Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
Leave me alone. Get away from me.
Did you contact the authorities? You really contacted the authorities?
Is that how you entered?
Fortunately, while they were listening in on our conversations, I contacted the authorities earlier. If not, he would have truly harmed us.
Thankfully, you all had a safe upbringing, particularly Olivia Lynn, who has developed a strong moral compass and can, by herself, manage the operations of the whole multinational group.
Really? Those people were criminals?
Oh my goodness, I believe I recall. Is it possible that at the time, the significant criminal operation and illegal activity that the authorities solved, the unknown individual who provided the information was Oliver Ye?
They were lawbreakers. Why didn't you inform us back then?
For what reason? Back then, I simply wanted your youth to be devoid of such plotting, so you wouldn't need to consider how terrible some individuals are. Although I understood that you would ultimately need to confront the harsh realities alone, I still desired to allow you to remain sheltered for as much time as feasible.
Olivia, remember, he was only a youngster back then. Had we been taken, he wouldn't have avoided it either.
Precisely. In the end, he's fundamentally egotistical. It was entirely for his own benefit.
He was merely attempting to protect himself. And during that period, he was likely devising something different, namely, planning to acquire our family's wealth.
Do you have any further justification?
Had there actually been a family fortune at the time, perhaps circumstances would have differed.
Let's not squander time on him. We'll discover for ourselves what the reality is.
I don't want to go inside. I want to go home.
You don't have a home anymore. Get in.
Who says we don't? You're the one who evicted. Bring us out.
We were perfectly happy at home. Why did you force us out? You beast! I don't want to go inside.
Move. Move it. This is where you'll reside now.
No. I don't want to live here. I want to go home. This place is so tiny. We have to step outside to use the restroom. There's only one cot. How are the 5 of us supposed to squeeze in?
5 of you? No. Only 4 of you will dwell here. This dump is ideal for you.
Are you even a person? Our parents purchased that house. It belongs to me and my siblings.
It used to, but now it's my property. And none of you are returning. I've already marketed it. Either remain here or be homeless.
Fine.
Go on. Join those who haven't bathed in ages, consuming spoiled leftovers from the garbage. Go be with them.
I don't want to reside with those individuals. I don't want to consume refuse.
So, will you remain or leave?
Fine, we'll stay.
Oliver Ye, your phony, kind-hearted facade, is finally slipping, isn't it?
Yeah, let's observe how he acquired the bequest and squandered it all.
You have 3 days to vacate.
The house and all the furnishings are being reclaimed?
I'm sorry.
Ma'am, please. My sisters are so little. I need to locate a dwelling for them.
Go inquire around. You won't discover rent this inexpensive anywhere else. Stop squandering my time. If you desire it, pay the fee.
Ma'am, I'm penniless. How about this? Let my sisters lodge here first, and I'll obtain the money soon.
What? I can allow you to be indebted to me? But here's the agreement. Bark like a canine a few times. If you perform it adequately, I'll grant you 10 days.
You requested this.
I did. Proceed.
Woof, woof, woof.
Hey, are you actually barking? Well, not too shabby, I must admit. You're a good boy. Ha 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 ha.
I don't want to remain here. I don't want to reside here. I want to return home. I don't want to stay here. Release me.
I apologize. It's my responsibility. I've disappointed you. All the family funds are frozen. We have nothing remaining. However, my sisters are still famished. I need to acquire money rapidly.
You're so youthful. We cannot employ you here.
Please, mister, don't let my age deceive you. I'll perform any task. I'll accept half the wages. Just half will suffice.
Well, let's attempt it.
Hello, friend. You appear so young. Why are you panhandling?
I'm not a panhandler. I possess a residence.
You have a dwelling? Why aren't you remaining there?
My residence is too cramped. It cannot accommodate me. Once I've earned some funds, I'll ensure my sisters reside in a spacious house. Then I can return home.
Yeah, okay.
This is Oliver Ye. This is the reality.
No, it's not possible. False. It's completely fabricated. How could he be so generous?
Sister, it isn't true, is it?
Certainly not. This is simply another one of his schemes. Don't forget, back then, we were crammed in a small cellar. with nothing to consume, nearly dying of hunger.
That's correct. After I became the god of war, I discovered that, in our predicament back then, there were regular allowances. But what happened to the allowances, Oliver Ye?
Yes, where are the funds? Did Oliver Yee misappropriate them?
With the financial aid, we could have thrived, at least not to the extent of nearly perishing from hunger. But this wretch developed a compulsion for betting and was out there enjoying himself and squandered our final resource for survival.
That's true. At that juncture, if we hadn't encountered the custodian of our academy, who noticed we were famished and felt compassion for us and offered us a few $100s, we would have truly perished from hunger in that decaying, minuscule cellar.
How could he be so wicked? That was their essential funds?
How could such a vile individual exist? You weren't wagering with funds, but with their 4 existences.
Owing to that gatekeeper, I doubt he ever envisioned that the 4 delicate lives he rescued, it could radiate so brilliantly today.
We are truly indebted to that gatekeeper, and we desire everyone can assist us locate him so we can compensate him for preserving our lives back then.
Don't fret, goddesses. Now the entire community has instinctively begun to aid you. Discover that gatekeeper, and I trust he'll be located shortly.
Not only did you squander our allowances, but you also got assaulted due to betting and forfeited 2 fingers and had to recuperate in bed for a month. Currently, do you experience any regret?
What's this kid's age? He's lived a hard life from a young age. We cannot allow him to endure this.
I don't have any regrets.
Even at this moment, he displays no sign of guilt. He's simply bad to his very being.
Ah, so brazen. He understands the wrongdoings he's done, can no longer remain concealed, so he's just surrendered, right?
It's irrelevant. All your shameful secrets will become known to all, evaluated by the public, condemned forever, without a final place of rest, transforming into a roaming, lost spirit.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, scissors.
These children, every single one is so beautiful, and they'll certainly be valuable.
Boss, why are we delaying? Shouldn't we simply persuade them to return home?
Will there be issues?
No, do not fret. I've investigated. They are without parents, and nobody to care for them. We can easily convince them and bring them with us.
If we don't act, another person will gain.
You're correct. Let's proceed tonight.
What is happening? When the goddesses were young, they were selected?
Don't be anxious, everyone. Observe how the goddesses are currently. You see, they were unsuccessful then. That's quite lucky.
Olivia, were these 4 individuals present at that time? Why is it that I have no recollection?
I don't believe so. I don't remember seeing them.
Maybe, at the very last moment, they reconsidered. They saw the light.
If those villains actually did reconsider at the very last minute, that would be wonderful.
If we don't act, we'll miss the opportunity.
You're correct. Let's proceed tonight.
What do you intend to do to my sisters?
Your sisters? You're merely a beggar. Oh, you cannot even support yourself. You believe you are worthy of such lovely sisters?
If you truly are her sibling, then accompany us.
Don't you dare think about my sister.
You little rascal, you struck me.
Hey, that youngster earlier, he was truly remarkable. I assumed someone like him, unafraid of demise, could achieve greatness, but observe him now even, be less fortunate than ourselves.
In truth, we ought to be, expressing gratitude to him. Existence is challenging now, but at the very least, we possess a glimmer of hope. Were it not for him, we would likely remain confined in jail.
His 4 sisters are incredibly unappreciative. They fail to comprehend what that lad forfeited on their behalf.
Confounded. It infuriates me greatly.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You're a courageous individual, aren't you? One further action and I shall eliminate you.
I shall contact the authorities. You had best not interfere with my sister, except if you eliminate me, or else I shall eliminate you. I shall eliminate each and every one of you.
Attempting to frighten me? Contact the authorities? Proceed. We merely entertained the notion. We committed no wrongdoing. What actions can they take against us? You, conversely.
I can't believe it. You can't stay with them 24/7.
I'll betray you all.
I'll destroy you.
Ha! You just wait. Ha ha ha!
Don't harm my sister.
This wretch, he really attempted to rescue them.
All I can say is, at that time, he still possessed some humanity, but unfortunately, he still turned into a repulsive person.
Indeed, even though he covertly tried to deliver us, he wasn't acting for our sake. He was acting for himself.
Precisely. After he learned, why didn't he reveal to us as what really happened? And why did he? To seize all our earnings? He was simply a self-centered idiot. All his actions were for his personal gain. If we vanished, he would be unable to acquire our earnings. Remember, he is a gambler.
That's correct. A gambler will do or say anything, do anything at all.
At the time, I did make the greatest gamble of my existence. If I had the opportunity again, I wouldn't think twice about entering that casino again.
We comprehend the circumstances. Like they mentioned, they haven't performed a real offense. We can only document a complaint. I apologize.
All right, thank you. What am I supposed to do to safeguard my sister? What actions can I take?
Regarding your issue, the officials can't assist you? Only Tiger can.
Who is Tiger?
Tiger is the leader here. He can resolve this immediately.
Can you please acquaint me with him?
Certainly, Tiger resides right here. Go visit him yourself. However, you see, I ought to inform you, Tiger possesses a short fuse. You should exercise caution. Proceed.
Okay, I get it.
Leave, or I'll injure your legs.
Tiger. I'll do whatever is necessary to defend my sister.
Another individual who isn't scared of perishing.
What are you staring at?
So irritating.
Tiger, excellent cards. Wager everything.
Blast it. There are various lowlifes in this world. He is unfaithful to his spouse, separates from her, and abandons her with absolutely nothing. Repulsive. Starting now, anybody like this gets their lower limbs injured.
Absolutely right, Tiger.
Tiger.
Olivia! I'm famished. Olivia, it's been nearly 3 days since we've had anything to eat. We're ravenous.
Oliver hasn't returned for 3 days. Will we die of hunger?
No. I'll locate brother for you. Await me.
Okay.
So Oliver Ye visited the casino too. You get assistance from a local tough guy? Not because he had a gambling problem and turned into a compulsive gambler.
But that Tiger fellow seems rather frightening. Is that how he injured his fingers? Got hurt.
Ridiculous. The instant that young man entered, I understood he was a decent person. I was the one who dealt with those 4 hooligans who bothered him.
Hush. You'll awaken the infant.
Had I realized that the funds belonged to his 4 sisters, life savings, I wouldn't have accepted it.
So why did you acquire their money?
I needed to keep up appearances. The guys performed the task. They were entitled to compensation. If I had understood the circumstances then, I not only wouldn't have taken his money, I would have offered him 10, 20,000.
Indeed. It's all right. They've been able to persevere.
Absolutely not. I'm going to support that lad. Assist him. I cannot allow those ungrateful individuals to falsely blame him.
Unthinkable. Utterly unthinkable. A wretch like him would certainly never plead with us.
Olivia, settle down. We're not sure what truly transpired, but he used our allowance, and we nearly starved. That's a certainty.
Right, the allowance. We went hungry for 3 full days. We almost perished.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the janitor graciously offering us funds, we would have famished in the streets.
Olivia, I'm ravenous. I cannot walk any further.
Come, let's take a break.
Will we perish?
No.
Will we turn into stars and ascend to the heavens like Mom and Dad?
You're not permitted to turn into stars. We'll locate our brother soon. And when we discover brother, we'll eat. You have to persevere.
You 4 fools. Blast it.
Tiger, assist me.
Fetch those. 4 fools for me.
Go!
Tiger, we erred. We won't repeat it.
You 4 rascals. How dare you all?
I apologize. We shan't repeat it.
Henceforth, depart from this town. Otherwise, I'll thrash you each time I encounter you.
All right, we'll leave immediately.
Depart now.
Why did you exit a casino?
It's not how it appears.
Are you aware? We haven't had a meal in 3 days. My sister and I have collapsed from starvation.
What? Hold on. I'll think of something.
What a cruel person.
Who can comprehend the indifference and hopelessness I experienced at that time? It was from that instance onward that the entrance to my heart fully shut. I also entirely abandoned hope in Oliver Ye.
Olivia.
Starting that day, I privately vowed to myself that I would triumph, that I would acquire significant wealth, and I would never permit this inconsiderate man to afflict my sisters again. I desire my sisters to lead comfortable lives. Now I've accomplished it all, but the damage he inflicted upon us can never be eliminated.
Big Sister truly achieved it. A blossom that developed within a protected enclosure now confronts the unforgiving reality independently, safeguarding us from the tempest.
I recall not long afterward, Big Sister displayed remarkable entrepreneurial aptitude and procured her initial earnings. Our circumstances improved somewhat, and we no longer needed to struggle for basic necessities.
Oh my goodness. How distressed they must have been.
Jerk, regardless of what you did for them, when an incident like this occurs, you are held responsible.
Even if it was to safeguard your sisters, but they were famished. Wasn't there another option?
If at that time, I could have performed better, been of more assistance, maybe they could have endured less.
Sir.
Hey, where did this little beggar originate from? Are you aware of what sort of establishment this is? Intruding like this?
Sir, please, aid my sister. She's ravenous. Please provide me with some food.
Leave. Depart from here. If you disrupt my business, I'll strike you.
Sir, Please offer me some food. I'll repay you twice as much in a few days. 10 times. No, 100 times. In a few days. I'll compensate you 1,000-fold. Please, assist my sister.
Where did this beggar come from? So unfortunate. Depart from here. You're spoiling my appetite. Get out.
Move! You're provoking it. I'll strike you.
Donate blood?
Yeah.
200 milliliters, $150. You choose how much you wish to donate?
1,000. I want to give 1,000 milliliters.
1,000 milliliters? Are you certain?
Doctor, let's proceed.
Young man, you're so youthful. Why are you exchanging your blood?
Doctor, just go ahead.
But...
Just continue.
$1,000? Is he insane? Donating over 400 milliliters can cause you to feel faint and dizzy. More than 800 milliliters can result in permanent consequences for your health. 1,000? How is that possible?
He's merely a lad. He's so hard-pressed he's trading his blood.
Were we mistaken about him?
No. He exchanged his blood and received the funds. So what happened to it? Why did the security officer assist the young women? Ultimately? And what led to the loss of his finger? Something strange is happening.
You gave 1,000 milliliters of blood on our behalf. But what became of him?
Where could he be? We lingered, yet he failed to reappear. When he eventually came back, he was covered in bruises and lacking a finger.
Perhaps he sold his blood? It wasn't meant for us.
I've never had any regrets.
It was not intended for us.
Sir, what is this regarding?
That unfortunate child. He accomplished so much, but endured a grave injustice.
Don't tell me.
That's correct. I'm the guardian, who rescued their lives.
So you're hurrying to the location?
If I don't proceed to the site, I'll never find inner peace.
What transpired back then?
At that time,
Child, you've just given 1,000 milliliters of blood. I recommend you rest for a day prior to departing. Otherwise, you'll become unwell.
No, I appreciate it. I have several younger sisters who require me to help them.
Oh, dear child. Please remain here for a day.
I cannot give in. My sisters are in need of help. I must not collapse.
Child.
Do not be concerned about me. Provide the money to my sisters. Leave me be. Give the funds to my sisters.
What did you say?
Just go away. Give the money to my sisters.
No, I'll bring you to the hospital first.
Don't worry about me. Give it to my sisters.
All right. Come here. Your hands are completely frozen. Hang on, kid. Hang on.
Am I dying? If I have a future, I will become successful. I'll make a lot of money. And never let that guy come harm my sisters again. I'll provide my sisters a good life, but I think I'm dying.
Kid. Quickly buy your sisters some food, and then return home? Doctor, is there truly nothing that can be done?
He delayed too long to get medical help. His fingers were frozen outside throughout the night, and they fully necrotized. If we don't treat it now,
what will occur?
He could lose his whole hand. These 2 necrotic fingers must be removed as soon as possible.
This kid is still young. This?
Just remove them. If I lose my entire hand, I won't be able to earn money for my sister.
So, his fingers weren't lost because of gambling, nor because of those thugs and scumbags. It was to save his sister.
He was so young back then. It's heartbreaking how sensible he was.
This child's early life was truly too bitter.
He carried darkness on his back, and his sacrifices went unnoticed.
Impossible.
That's right, the complexity of human nature now lies in its multifaceted nature. Even during this period, when Oliver Ye was this considerate of us, in the end, he still fell and became the nightmare we can't shake off.
He's not as wonderful as you imagine. Because of him, I almost couldn't pursue a path in research.
What? If that's true, then the scientific research of my country was almost cut short?
I remember it all. After experiencing that period of hunger, Olivia worked hard and tirelessly and finally opened a snack shop of her own. And I became fascinated with math competitions and formulas. But this jerk, he constantly gaslighted and discouraged me, making me want to give up at one point. Fortunately, by chance, I encountered my mentor, Professor Thomas Zhu. It was with his instruction that I recovered my self-assurance and developed into the prominent figure I am at present.
Thomas Zhu, the globally recognized scientific authority.
Professor, I was unaware Mia Lin was our upperclassman.
She is truly a remarkable person.
That was a near miss. If it hadn't been for that fortunate event, if she hadn't connected with our instructor, our nation would have forfeited a gifted prodigy.
A prodigy? Haha! At that time, I was acquainted with 2 prodigies. One of them is your senior, and the second one was not significantly older than her, but his aptitude was considerably superior to your senior sisters.
Our senior's gift is already globally recognized. An individual, even more gifted? Why have we never been informed of this individual?
You are familiar with him, simply not within scholarly circles. In this realm, there aren't numerous coincidences. Certain coincidences are meticulously planned.
Professor, where are you headed? Aren't you planning to view our senior's online broadcast?
Oh, I'm going to visit someone similar to a pupil, yet not one. If not, I fear I'll experience remorse.
Professor, I'll accompany you.
I'll concede. Maybe when we were younger, we misconstrued you quite a lot. But that doesn't justify the awful things you did to each of us afterward. You used to say I was useless. Claim I couldn't survive without you. Those distorted falsehoods nearly ruined my self-esteem. I was gullible then, not mature, with the capacity to judge. But circumstances are altered now. I'm no longer the uncertain Mia Lin I used to be, and you are no longer the Oliver Ye I was afraid of. Oliver Ye, are you sorry? Sorry for handling me that way?
Mia, under such harsh and callous mistreatment, still recovered her assurance, not depending on anyone, but by her own endeavors, attained the position she holds today. The adversity she faced is inconceivable.
Witnessing you stand so boldly, radiating in front of so many individuals, is magnificent. It appears it was all worthwhile.
That's enough. Quit feigning to be concerned about me. If you genuinely cared, why would you have acted toward me that way then? You sicken me now.
The ordeals of yesterday are the humorous anecdotes of today.
Mom, what's he doing?
He's gathering recyclables. You need to study diligently, or else, when you're older, you'll become a homeless individual like him.
This equation is so difficult. Oh, I understand it now.
I finally comprehend all these texts. In this manner, even if Mia has something she doesn't grasp, I can be of help to her. Firstly, I need to guide her on the correct course. What should I do? What should I do? She'll definitely appreciate Descartes' coordinate system.
Oh my goodness, how young was Mia Lin at that time? She had just begun her research career, and she was already investigating the Cartesian equation.
At that age, being able to explore research to this degree is truly remarkable. To demean and ridicule her in that way, it's simply appalling.
Precisely. They can't achieve anything themselves. The failures. And they project their personal shortcomings onto other people.
I initially became fascinated by research and equations when I was strolling through a park and an individual used chalk to inscribe a very passionate equation on the pavement. It was an exquisite equation. 14 bytes in Cartesian coordinates created a lovely heart. I am unaware of who drew it, but it was thanks to them that the gateway to research was unveiled for me, guiding me into this marvelous realm. They nonchalantly jotted down the formula, which ignited my curiosity and helped me understand that complex formulas could be conveyed so passionately, and that's how I began this journey.
Although we've encountered numerous challenges, there's always a glimmer of hope. In every one of our developmental experiences, we've all encountered a couple of supportive advisors. And Mia's two mentors, one is the globally recognized Professor Zhu, and the other is the enigmatic individual who revealed the path to research for Mia.
Indeed, afterward, I attempted numerous methods to locate this mysterious person, but ultimately was unsuccessful. But I remain thankful to them. If it wasn't for them, I may not have chosen this direction, much less persevered. I know many of you present are jealous of my achievements today, but I want to express, even deteriorating bones, they can blossom beautiful flowers, as long as your spirit confronts the sun. You will not be swallowed by darkness?
Well put. In comparison to Oliver Yee, with the same origins, what a disaster he is.
What a failure Oliver Yee is. How dare he liken himself to the four goddesses? He's a hopeless case.
But occasionally, personal endeavor is confined. She's been learning diligently, perusing extensively. But she's simply immature.
Your perpetual disparagement and oppression caused me to despise you. So I toiled harder. I exerted myself further, just to demonstrate to you that I'm not useless, that I can excel.
I wager you hardly envisioned that your ridicule and derision would transform into Mia's impetus to progress.
That's magnificent. Mia, you've evolved into a paradigm for others. You're no longer the same whiner you once were. My sibling ought to be the gleaming moon, illuminating the night heavens.
Return it. What are you staring at?
I'm reviewing your responses. You haven't even tried these? What an idiot.
Just because I don't understand them now, doesn't imply I won't in the future.
I recommend you quit. Or perhaps locate a wealthy man to wed. Otherwise, you'll be residing in a dump forever.
No way. I won't turn out like you, a failure. I'm going to become a brilliant star.
Keep fantasizing. Failures will always be failures?
Humph. Just wait and see. When I am successful, you'll be sorry for this? What's Oliver Yee doing now? He should concentrate on his own education, instead of pestering me.
Well, who penned this equation? Fascinating. However, it's challenging. For Mia, it's not intended for her.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
There's no error. This is the identical question from the school forum, the insurmountable one.
Insurmountable one? What are you implying?
Professor Drew posted it on a impulse, a problem far outside the realm of undergraduate understanding. He didn't anticipate anyone to answer it, but when nobody did, Professor Drew likely felt a little disappointed.
Thus, everyone at our university, after learning about it, began working on it, but even upon graduation, still no one deciphered it.
Wow, how young was he at the time? He genuinely figured it out.
I believe I know who. The other brilliant individual our instructor referred to was...
A gifted student. A genuine whiz kid. Wow, what's your age? You resolved this?
What is your identity?
Interested in becoming my pupil? We could collaborate on research. Have no fear. I'm not malicious. Hey, should you not trust me? You can search for me. It's simple to locate.
Teacher, is this genuine?
The youthful appearance on his face had not entirely vanished, but the gleam in his eyes was more resolute than anyone I'd encountered. That was a star predestined for greatness, but on account of his sibling, he relinquished the position that was rightfully his.
I understand. He's been shouldering this weight in secret. His endeavors have gone unrecognized.
So, the reason I visited him was to inquire directly if it was all worthwhile.
This cannot be accurate. Like a phantom, the individual who consistently mentored me from the shadows and taught me the basics was you?
What in the world is happening? Is it possible that he met Professor Zhu initially?
He's an individual who hasn't attended formal education, who was raised on the streets, scrambling and struggling, yet he became self-educated? What sort of aptitude is this? A brilliant mind, a true virtuoso.
No, brilliant mind isn't adequate to characterize him. He's a phenomenon, an outlier even more remarkable than a brilliant mind. If he was inclined to completely commit himself to scholarly pursuits, I fear the advancements of our country would attain even loftier levels.
Are you suggesting it was Oliver Ye who managed matters discreetly, allowing Mia Lin to pursue the course that rightfully belonged to her?
Unbelievable. Although, it was Oliver Ye who introduced Mia to the realm of scientific inquiry. But the crucial elements contributing to Mia's triumphs presently are her diligence and Professor Zhu's instruction.
Precisely, back then, regardless of weather conditions, Mia would consistently persist in visiting the library until the entire collection at the library was perused. She never neglected a single day. That's the reason Mia is in her current position.
Truly. Perhaps during the initial part of my life, he made every effort to assist me. But my accomplishments now are the outcome of my personal dedication. He was the one who guided me on this journey. But without Professor Zhu's assistance and my own dedication, I could not have made it this far.
Precisely. Though Oliver Yi illuminated her path, ultimately, it was her own diligence that prevailed.
Mentoring her is one aspect, but it doesn't negate his subsequent errors.
What transpired afterward? Why did Oliver Ye, who initially encountered Professor Zhu, eventually sever ties with him?
Order. Order. Let us proceed.
Well then, will you become my pupil? Do not fret, I will handle the costs. I will compensate you with a stipend.
Leave me be. Disinclined.
Hold on. Hear me out? What is your desire? Anything within my power. I shall grant it to you.
I have no interest in research. Desist.
My dear fellow, you cannot persist in this manner. You are squandering your potential. I shall await you here. I shall wait 3 days.
Professor, given that you discovered such a gifted individual, why did Mia Lin ultimately become your student? What occurred?
Well, Mia Lin was unaware that, in this realm, there are not many coincidences. Frequently, what one perceives as happenstance is often another's meticulous scheme. Because my encounter with Mia Lin wasn't accidental. Someone purposefully directed me to Mia Lin.
What?
Still analyzing those doodles? Do you even comprehend them? Why are you silent? Did I strike a chord?
You're mistaken. I understand a lot now. I've nearly grasped everything in school.
Look at you. So proficient. With your intellect, studying here is your only skill.
Even if I don't, individuals at the park will instruct me.
The park?
Oh, nothing. It's insignificant.
There are countless books in the library. And those individuals at the park, just like you, cannot grasp them.
Don't you speak about him that way. I'll demonstrate it to you now.
Visit the library. Don't just remain confined here. Experience the world outside, and you'll perceive how insignificant you are. Don't fret. Don't be apprehensive. I'll always be present for you. If animosity can inspire you to learn, then continue resenting.
You and Professor Zhu encountered at the library, correct? He observed your aptitude and became your instructor, leading you on this journey.
With your intelligence, you're only suited for reading here. Can you even comprehend those books?
Little girl, this book contains information only university students can understand. Do you get it now?
Yes, I do. Look.
Hey, I've discovered 2 brilliant minds. Want to become my pupils?
If I hadn't witnessed this flashback, I might have believed he was just pretending. But now this is frightening? In reality, Oliver Ye was assisting her the whole time.
Therefore, the instructor our goddess believed she possessed was located by Oliver Ye, and the effort she assumed she exerted was directed by Oliver Ye.
Is this the actual situation? Why didn't you inform me? You are so unlike what I envisioned. I barely recognize you. Why didn't you tell me?
It's all right. It was my decision. If a person's brilliance is hidden by clouds, concealed in darkness, I'm okay by myself.
Oliver.
Stop it. You don't experience the discomfort until the needle pierces you. I understand everyone here believes Oliver Ye is not who we claim he is, but I assure you, Oliver Ye is a fiend, a failure, a terrible person. Perhaps he possesses a kinder side, but that affection never reached me. Those of us who witnessed it directly, after spending more than a decade with him, understand his true character. He is absolutely not the man he pretends to be. His wrongdoings are too extensive to mention.
I also don't think Oliver Ye is a good man. We're fully aware of how we've endured the last 10 years.
Maybe prior to that, he still possessed a pure heart. But afterward, he transformed completely.
You're only hearing part of the story. Following this event, Mia concentrated on her studies with Professor Ju. To simplify our lives somewhat, Olivia left school and began working. After developing an innovative product with the business nearing its IPO, that terrible man took over the company through unethical methods. Because of that, I will not pardon him.
Back then, I was lucky enough to ride the trend, and my little enterprise expanded quickly. It was very close to an IPO. Provided I secured the funding, I could have been successful. However, at that juncture, that horrible person emerged. He deceived me into signing a transfer agreement, robbed me of all I had, leaving me destitute in a single night.
A bad person is always a bad person. He fully merits his current situation.
A weak agreement and falsehoods disguised as love nearly destroyed a brilliant individual's whole life. He's a terrible human being.
I'm now interested to know what sort of awful, dishonorable schemes that awful man employed to take her business.
That little girl from way back when has grown so competent, running a firm with more than 100 employees so effectively. Such an exceptional individual is actually my sibling.
With your backing, I'm certain we can go public. Inside a year?
I trust in your skills. You are, after all, the youngest, top person in the corporate world. To a fruitful collaboration, then.
To a fruitful collaboration. What are you doing in this place? Didn't I instruct you not to? Or visit the office unless required?
I was concerned you'd overwork and miss supper. I prepared some chicken broth for you.
And this individual is?
This is my brother. Apologies for having you observe this.
He's rather attractive. Given this is a personal affair, I shall depart. Let's finalize the agreement tomorrow.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Didn't I inform you, my staff? These are all leading experts in their respective areas. Your unkempt state causes them distress. Should they resign due to this, will you accept the consequences?
I was simply concerned you missed a meal. I dedicated 5 hours preparing this chicken broth. I recall when you were a child, your preferred dish was chicken broth. Sample it. Determine if you enjoy it.
Is it not apparent I'm overloaded with tasks? You possess no awareness of the situation.
This guy is so oblivious. Doesn't he realize she's in the middle of a business negotiation? What happens if he ruins the agreement? Is he going to accept the consequences?
Delayed remorse is pointless.
At this moment, she could obtain whatever she desires with a simple phone call. What's he doing here? Kissing up to her?
I'm sure he's already scheming to seize her company. He's acting like this to deliberately harm her company's image so he can proceed to the subsequent phase of his scheme.
How can somebody act so horribly? His sister ultimately succeeded. Her circumstances were improving, and he pulls her back down.
Shortly after this, he approached me with a justification and initiated a conflict, then deceived me into authorizing a conveyance document and expelled me from the business. I frequently contemplate if on that occasion I had consumed that chicken broth, would he have sought retribution against me?
Simply because she refused his soup, he acted this irrationally? This individual is frightening.
And I previously believed his upbringing was difficult. I felt empathy for him. Regardless of how they attempt to conceal it, wicked individuals will perpetually be wicked.
A serving of soup, in return for an existence of comfort and opulence? Totally worth it. I'm terribly sorry. I screwed up again. I truly didn't mean to upset you.
Best newcomer in business? She's simply a naive little girl, clueless until the very end. Don't fret. Her pitiful little company has been experiencing financial difficulties. Once I deceive her into signing the agreement tomorrow, I'll become the majority stakeholder and abandon her with absolutely nothing.
Financial difficulties. Therefore, Olivia's company is nearing collapse. Oh no. She cannot sign this contract. This represents her life's work.
What is the implication of this? This supposed investor is fraudulent? His true objective is to seize my company?
Is Oliver Yee attempting to assist her at this juncture?
Back then, my business had financial difficulties? That's inconceivable. How could I be unaware?
Preposterous. If he genuinely intended to help, why wouldn't he simply inform you and him deceiving you into signing the agreement and acquiring the company? How does that differ from the investor?
Indeed, in the end, he simply desired to acquire Olivia's company himself. Feigning nobility and righteousness, it's repulsive.
Back then, you were so conceited, so haughty and vain. How could you possibly accept anything I said?
Are you finished yet? How many times must I tell you to go away? Do you need me to have security remove you?
It's just a pathetic company. Who are you trying to kid? Do you truly believe you're a VIP?
I'm informing you one last time. Tomorrow is the single most crucial day of my life. This business is going public. There's no margin for error. I'm incredibly occupied right now. State your purpose.
If you truly desire to never see me again, then execute this agreement and compensate me $100,000. Henceforth, I guarantee I won't disturb you again.
You're a real piece of work. I'll have accounting wire the funds to you. Depart now. I refuse to see you for another moment.
Leave? Indeed. Someone ought to leave. But I believe that individual should be you.
Are you even a person?
As I said, you have much to discover. This enterprise is mine now. It's no longer your concern, dear sibling.
You understand how much I've invested in this firm, how much I've forfeited. Tomorrow is when I ultimately reap the benefits. Return it.
A prominent figure of the next generation in commerce? You, seriously? Now exit my establishment.
Hand it over.
Security. Security.
I apologize, Miss Lynn.
You?
Blast it! This fool! I'm trembling with fury. How could such an awful individual exist?
No surprise he didn't reveal the facts about the financier. Thus, he desired the entire business for himself.
That's disgraceful. He even deceived his own sibling. And I believed he possessed such remarkable aptitude. He's wicked to the core. In the end,
The planet is rife with corrupt individuals. I never truly grasped that proverb previously, but now I genuinely comprehend how many predators, disguised as lambs, exist among us.
this constitutes business deception. Even currently, he can still face repercussions. Beyond societal condemnation, he warrants harsh penalties.
Penalize him. Penalize him. Penalize him.
You didn't consider, did you, that after you pilfered my enterprise and abandoned me with absolutely nothing, I'd acquire the skills to safeguard myself. I'll certainly never confide in anyone readily again, and that explains why I stand here with pride presently.
We are genuinely indebted to Olivia. It's owing to her monetary backing that we have progressed to this point.
That's Olivia. Regardless if she stumbles, she can regain her footing.
No. Following this fool's betrayal of me, I nearly failed to rise again. Luckily, at that time, I encountered a wily, enigmatic, emerging benefactor. With his substantial endowment, I managed to promptly recuperate and reconstruct. Soon after this, the business Oliver Ye defrauded slowly declined and vanished into thin air.
He deserves it. The ignorant. Failure. He knows nothing about commerce. Even prime prospects would be squandered by him.
Had he handled her more favorably then, and he could have received more benefits from her rather than finishing with zip.
Let's observe how he succeeded in driving a pre-IPO enterprise to ruin.
So?
I've examined all the business's fiscal documents. Since the outset, there's a major issue with the monetary flow. There's a $50 million deficit.
$5 million? Suppose we cannot compensate for it?
The firm will declare bankruptcy, and the $5 million arrears will be shifted to everyone.
Miss Lin established this business, completely on her own. This fellow pilfered it from her, and presently, shockingly, it's a ticking, explosive device.
The present proprietor is this fool. Therefore, if he cannot remedy this gap inside a month, he's going to be burdened with $50 million in liabilities. It's his just desserts.
Mr. Yi, observe.
Instruct everyone to continue laboring. I shall rescue this enterprise. I shan't permit my sister's diligent efforts to be squandered.
I've heard of your actions, employing vile methods to defraud a corporation. It appears it's a disaster waiting to happen.
Why do you believe a few beverages will convince us to invest actual funds, to assist you in filling a financial abyss? And why do you assume an audacious individual like yourself can persuade us?
Ultimately, you're merely a lowlife who lacked formal education, a nobody who experienced a stroke of luck. Who do you imagine yourself to be? Present here with us?
Indeed. I'm contemptible, but you permitted me to be here today. Aren't you the very same? Equally contemptible. If your goal is wealth, being virtuous won't suffice. Being virtuous leads to nothing?
Everyone considers your sister a celebrated business prodigy, but she's excessively innocent, too ethical. She'll achieve little. However, you are distinct.
I perceive you as rather fascinating.
You desire to secure investments for her, perform the unsavory tasks she refuses to undertake. But why do you presume? We'll assist you.
With such a substantial cash flow predicament, a $50 million deficit, you'll likely require $150 million.
Not $150 million? Grant me $80 million, and I can revitalize the entire conglomerate.
Are you aware of your words? 80 million is a commercial marvel. Even Buffett couldn't ensure triumph.
50 million within 15 days. 100 million reimbursed.
All right. I'll provide you $20 million additionally. But should you be unsuccessful, You'll forfeit all that you possess.
Hey, Dad. $70 million back then was not a trivial sum. The peril of that investment was nearly 100%. How could you?
I believed so as well, at that moment. But that evening, I gazed into that young man's eyes, and for some unexplained reason, I sensed that perhaps I might observe a wonder.
Oh, Dad, you were so careless. That company's financials possessed such a significant issue, and they desired to utilize a mere $70 million to bridge the divide. That's improbable.
No? In fact, there truly was an individual in Commercial Chronicles, capable of achieving it. That period, a commercial genius appeared. But his persona is so enigmatic. Nobody understands his true nature, presently.
For you, his character remains an enigma. But at that juncture, I observed a radiant, splendid emerging star, ascending. The radiance it projected maintained the entire commercial realm, obscured for 3 years.
Might that individual be?
He could possess, constructed an unparalleled commercial kingdom, transformed into a worldwide commercial magnate. That alleged commercial sovereign is merely a seedling that sprouted from the remnants of his domain. She simply assimilated the sustenance left over. He commenced with me and penned a saga of a period. I observed the ascent of a luminous star, and I shall also observe his decline.
Am I seeing this correctly? To rescue this family and the business on the verge of collapse, he genuinely endangered his life. To wager on a nearly impossible prospect?
I'm not sure why, but witnessing his humility to obtain funding, I unexpectedly feel a twinge of sorrow.
What sort of individual is he? I'm a bit perplexed now. Did we misjudge him? For what reason?
Since you claimed that enterprise was your life's endeavor.
It's untrue. Don't be deceived by him. All his actions were solely for his own benefit. If not, after he succeeded in rescuing the business from the edge, why didn't he give it back to Olivia?
Precisely. When Olivia relaunched her enterprise, confronting numerous obstacles, what was his whereabouts? Did he ever contribute a single cent to assist Olivia?
Indeed, given that he's safe and sound now, it implies he rescued the business. So where is the business? Where are the funds?
I acknowledge he's competent, a brilliant mind, but his ethics don't align with his abilities. This type of individual, this sort of person, the more skilled, the more perilous he becomes.
Well, his integrity doesn't correspond with his status, or else he wouldn't be in this predicament today.
Are you aware of how challenging it was for Olivia to rebuild? To appease her associates, she compelled herself to go to social functions she previously despised. And as for you, appropriated Olivia's enterprise back then, evidently possessed the capacity to support her. But what did you do? You were never present. Not even a single expression of concern was ever conveyed to Olivia. You are a complete letdown.
He deserves what he's getting. You stole from Olivia's company, and now look at you. I suppose you've wasted all of Olivia's money. Let's observe together how a prodigy can fall from grace.
In these circumstances, you single-handedly dragged a company halfway into the abyss, back from the edge. The next generation surpasses the previous.
Just fortunate.
With your abilities and my finances and resources, why don't we collaborate and construct an unparalleled business empire?
I'm not interested in commerce. I have my own objective.
Not interested? Then why did you do all of this, jeopardizing your own life? For what reason?
To protect the one I love. Would you please help appraise this company? If you're willing to purchase it, that would be even preferable.
Are you lacking funds? This is your establishment.
My sister is very gifted in business, and she requires monetary assistance right now.
Since you assumed control, This company's worth has increased tenfold. Why not simply transfer this company to her?
This company has restricted potential. Its expansion has reached its capacity. Her prospects are much more promising than this. Move all the money in my account. To her.
I think that when she learns the truth, your disagreements will be resolved.
She cannot discover the truth? My sister has been headstrong since she was a child. I don't want her to believe that her accomplishments are because of the assistance of her useless brother.
Oh, such a shame. You could have established a definitive legend. So, using what title should I? Put money into her company?
Well, make it nameless.
Put another way, Oliver Ye acquired a substantial sum of money in commerce way back when, but at present, the explanation for his challenging circumstances is that he gave back all the funds to the goddess as forms of venture capital.
We all misconstrued him. When he gave the business back to the goddess, its capital and market capitalization were a factor of 10 greater than previously.
If Oliver Ye had not assumed control of the goddess's enterprise following the disruption of the capital chain, would the goddess have been capable of recovering?
At that time, the enigmatic benefactor, who substantially financed me, was it you? Why didn't you inform me? Oliver, are you all right?
I'm well. Observing how successful you are currently, I'm at ease.
Please get some rest. Speak no further. The blame rests with me. I have wrongly perceived you for numerous years.
It's all right. Witnessing the four of you excel so brilliantly, my objective is fulfilled.
Don't be so noble. My prosperity has no connection to you whatsoever. As a matter of fact, due to your actions, I lost out on the optimal period to launch my career. It inflicted irreversible harm to my career. Out of the four of us, you despised me the most. I worked so hard to satisfy you, but all I received in return was your increasing mistreatment.
I recall now. She stated in the beginning that when she attended her first film audition, despite securing the audition, she was confined in a room.
That's correct. The electricity went out in the room, and I was so terrified. I kept weeping and shouting, but I wouldn't release me.
Let us in. He's a total villain. He really did. I had so many awful things to her.
Even if everyone misconstrued him previously, she attained everything through her personal diligence.
Hasn't he harmed her? Sufficiently. It's due to him that the goddess's career has been restricted. Why are we revisiting this presently? And injuring her once more?
An individual like him should be punished severely, not permitted to trick everyone. In this manner, let us in.
In the Dragon Army, the most frightening penalty for prisoners of war is to confine them in a dark isolation cell. Very few can endure it, particularly a youthful lady, confined in a dark space by someone near to her. How distressing and alarming that is.
Absolutely. To prevent her from following her acting profession, he committed such an act against her. It's appalling.
I imagine myself in her position. If this occurred to me, I would have been devastated.
Everyone perceives me on screen as composed and self-assured, but nobody understands how much exertion it required for me to achieve this, and what hardships and hopelessness I experienced. The entire world can pardon this fiend, but I certainly won't.
I committed a grave error back then. Had I been more cautious, perhaps things wouldn't have reached this point?
Oliver.
You fiend! Don't believe? A couple of fabricated memories can deceive us all. What you perpetrated against our goddess was an awful offence, and we, her devoted fans, will administer justice.
Oliver?
Physician, fetch a physician.
No medical attention until the hearing is concluded.
What if this is all a misinterpretation, as it was with Mia and myself?
Sophia, please allow the doctor to assist brother. He's expiring.
A misinterpretation? You two accepted his minor kindnesses so naturally. You'll support him. But me? This imbecile nearly destroyed my existence.
It's fine. I'm presently approaching the conclusion of my days. Having the opportunity to see all of you once more is ample. I'll persevere until the judgment concludes. What? You desire to be an actress?
Mind your own business.
Do you possess the talent? You have zero acting experience? Why would any director select you? Keep dreaming?
It's all right. I can begin as an extra, or a minor player. I trust as long as I work hard enough. A director will observe me.
So you have faith in the ugly duckling transforming into a swan narrative? As you wish then.
I will attain my dream.
Sophia, how did it proceed? Did you locate any roles?
I've been hurrying around for 2 weeks, and there are very few productions employing extras. What am I supposed to do?
Hey, don't fret. You're quite gifted. Your talent will be recognized at some point. Don't be anxious.
Yeah.
I'll continuously support you.
I've been yearning for an opportunity. Shortly thereafter, that opportunity remarkably materialized. Just as I was preparing to seize it, Oliver Ye put me under house arrest, which resulted in me squandering 3 entire years of crucial time and missing the optimal chance to debut.
At that time, the film and television industry was flourishing. Opportunities were abundant. Many of the stars we recognize today became successful by capitalizing on the opportunities at that period. That's how they gained notoriety.
What a shame. If Oliver Ye hadn't detained her, her accomplishments and resources would be considerably greater than they presently are.
Oliver Ye is repulsive. He was apprehensive that she would attain what he had belittled, so he attempted to hinder her. One's aptitude cannot be concealed. Even though she forfeited the prime period, she nevertheless attained.
Oliver Ye, if you hadn't prevented me from that audition, our connection wouldn't be this fractured.
Even if you hold a grudge against me to this day, I have no remorse.
You are truly irredeemable. In that scenario, let everyone witness your corrupt heart and what it was contemplating back then.
What's happening? Are we still on the clock today? What is the time? Who's calling? What is this regarding?
Director, this newbie, doesn't fully grasp the protocols. He's inexperienced in this field.
That's not a justification. Dismiss him.
Director, this young man doesn't require compensation. He brings his own meals. And he's a diligent worker. He performs all the menial tasks and conserves us a lot of fun.
Oh, this idiot. Oh, you've arrived.
Wang, for this motion picture of ours, I require another female lead.
I've already substituted her 4 times. Observe, I truly cannot replace her yet again.
This female protagonist appears so naive, but she's anything but. I desire genuine innocence. Do you comprehend? And you consider yourself a creative.
Well, you perceive, she has to fulfill your prerequisites and be a talented performer. This is, well, why don't you simply settle?
Settle? I contributed millions, and you want me to compromise? Acting abilities are irrelevant, as long as she succeeds in my evaluation. She's the female lead. Grasp it. If the subsequent one doesn't please me, you might as well abandon creating this movie.
Oh. Please refrain. I'll switch her. I guarantee I'll locate someone you admire. Oh, where am I going to discover someone who appeases him and is also suitable? Where?
All right, Director, let's devise a solution. Let's ascertain if anyone else can offer a suggestion. All right, let's convene today. The investors are unhappy with the leading lady's appearance, so we require a substitute. We'll pause filming temporarily. If anybody has suitable applicants, please suggest them.
Boss. My sibling is quite attractive.
Your sister?
Could she attempt it? This is her picture. I hope you'll think about her.
Oh.
This might function.
Okay, this could be suitable.
Excellent, excellent.
Hey, assistant director. Plan the tryout. Don't neglect it.
Okay, thank you, boss.
This fellow did a commendable act. All right, great.
He's rather intelligent.
Meeting concluded. All right, you're free to go.
I received an audition request, and it's for the main actress.
Truly? When is it scheduled?
Tonight.
That's wonderful. I understood your aptitude would be acknowledged.
All the best. We'll accompany you to watch you on the big screen.
Why is the tryout at night? Is it secure?
Don't fret. I investigated. This film crew has produced numerous movies. It's a major one.
That's positive. Best of luck. Trust you secure the role.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. We're supporting you.
You've granted us a significant kindness.
Think nothing of it. My sister lacks performing background, and you're nevertheless offering her this chance. I ought to be...
TSK, this motion picture is solely for the financier to select a lady, providing she's attractive. Performing abilities don't genuinely count.
What? Pick a girl?
Hey, pal. Take a seat. Take a seat. Consider this. If your sister is chosen, will she be short on resources? Lots of people want to be selected, but they don't get this chance?
My sister has always had respect and aspirations for the film business. She simply wants to perform.
Don't act naive with me. It's common knowledge. How long can she remain so upright?
My sister isn't coming tonight? I'm cautioning you. Leave my sister alone, or I will destroy you.
What are you doing? Why are you closing the door? Release me.
You're staying put tonight. Remain here?
Do you understand how crucial this chance is for me?
What's so great about performing? Abandon this fantasy.
Please, I implore you. Just release me. Out. I won't disobey you again. You're evil. I despise you. I will never pardon you. There's no electricity. I'm terrified. Please free me. I won't repeat it. I promise. Just release me. I will not attend the audition. I won't go.
Even if the world you crave is full of corrupt filth, I will strive to build a secure sanctuary for you. Await me.
What's the matter? Why didn't you attend the audition?
Olivia? Olivia.
Oh my gosh! Is this really true? So, Oliver Ye prevented the goddess from trying out, to shield her from danger.
Because of regulatory problems back then, the movie business was certainly a mixed bag. But I didn't anticipate that the goddess's initial audition would be with a questionable crew.
This is totally different from what I understood about the business. Why didn't you inform me back then? If I had been aware, I would have quit.
You're my sister. As your sibling, naturally I needed to safeguard your aspirations. If you realized that the world you yearned for was truly such a chaotic place, you'd be extremely let down. I desire that you can always reside in a pleasant world like a soft breeze. Regarding the gloomy and frigid chasm, it's sufficient for me to descend alone.
Oh, I recall now. In the cinema world, Goddess Sophia is among the select few who didn't depend on the wealthy to be spotless without any controversies. I learned from sources that Goddess Sophia's supporter is an enigmatic VIP.
Enigmatic VIP? Could it be that fool Oliver Ye?
Is that even feasible to quell everything in the business? All the corruption. This enigmatic VIP. Are you aware how much influence that requires? For this useless failure, unthinkable, utterly unthinkable.
In fact, those stories are accurate. Initially, my profession was certainly not progressing smoothly. When I nearly reached the lowest point, an obscurity, incapable of escaping, I encountered a mysterious companion. Without his backing and assistance, I likely wouldn't have risen from the mire, much less become the performer you observed today.
I always believed those stories were merely tabloid chatter. I didn't anticipate it to be factual.
Any devoted follower of goddess Sophia recognizes this individual. He was designated by the World Screenwriters Association as the top enigmatic screenwriter of this era.
Victor Ye has never revealed himself in any public venue, but he and our idol are recognized as the contemporary pair. Victor Ye can craft the most poignant narratives and our star to depict them flawlessly. Consequently, the two have excellent rapport, and Victor Ye exclusively selects our leading lady for his screenplays. This is also the highest commendation of our goddess's aptitude. Sadly, after she achieved notoriety, he ceased composing, and there were no fresh creations.
I'm truly indebted to him, and I have never abandoned seeking his actual persona. Someone as gifted as he shouldn't just discontinue writing. He should display his skills further, but regrettably, up to this point, I haven't discovered any hints.
Victor Ye. Why does that moniker ring a bell? I sense I've encountered it before.
Oliver. The enigmatic figures Sophia alluded to, might it also be you? Your Honor, can we expedite the proceedings? My sibling can't endure much more. If he doesn't receive medical care,
he deserves it.
Sophia.
This is the penalty he warrants. You have to persevere until the hearing concludes, my beloved brother.
With your resolute nature, if you grasped the reality, you would be distressed for an extended period. I apologize. I initially intended to delay until following my demise to inform you all the details via a testament. But presently, my dearest sister, each and every role is perfectly crafted for you. There couldn't be a more fitting individual. This route, as long as I'm able to continue penning top-notch scripts, eventually, you'll realize your aspirations.
Figured I'd locate you here. The ailing cells aren't long for this world. If you persist in overworking, you'll accelerate your passing. Return to the medical facility.
I understand. However, I must complete this. I appreciate all you've done.
Didn't you catch my prior statement? If you maintain this course, you'll perish.
Until my beloved realizes her ambition, I'll exert every effort.
You're out of your mind.
Hold on. Man, you've been awake for 72 hours straight. Don't expire in my cyber cafe. I'll issue you a reimbursement. Simply vacate the premises. Hey, friend. You haven't been asleep for 3 days straight. Please don't expire in my internet cafe. I'll give you your money back if I have to. Just leave.
Don't fret, pal. Even if something should happen to me, it wouldn't be related to your internet cafe. Don't be concerned. It appears I'm running out of time. I need to write a bit more. In my last moments, when you discover the truth, don't feel remorseful. And don't grieve for me. Life is like vegetation growing on a riverbank, foliage growing on branches. As for myself, let nature run its course. We all become dust eventually. Dust to dust.
What is the matter?
Friend, regarding what I requested of you.
Do not fret. When word of your demise gets out, I'll send your last testament and your incomplete writings to your sister.
Excellent. Fantastic.
That fool who picked on my dream girl, that rascal. Doesn't that scene from the past look like our internet cafe?
He's not a rascal. To the younger sister, he wished to protect. He's a champion who endured everything.
Gosh, what a fake award-winning actress. What a supposed national sweetheart. If it wasn't for Oliver Ye, who adapted the script for her, with her inexperienced acting, how could she ever measure up to those experts from film school?
Precisely, she doesn't appear to understand. Dedication doesn't always yield results. For a rural girl like her, why would they permit her to be the lead? Isn't it due to Oliver Ye making it evident that his screenplay would not be approved if she wasn't the star actress?
Goodness, this is so aggravating. Oliver Ye forfeited everything to smooth her path, and this is her gratitude?
Indeed, prior to his health declining, he was present, composing so many outstanding scripts. Shortly thereafter, his ailment worsened. His digits couldn't key anything anymore. Therefore, he retired. However, those superb scripts are all in my possession. Doesn't Sophia Lin believe it's unfortunate Victor Ye retired? I desire to witness her expression when she learns that Victor Ye is actually Oliver Ye.
Could Oliver Ye be Victor Ye?
The reason he ceased writing wasn't because he exhausted his ideas, but because his well-being could no longer sustain such demanding writing.
Now that I consider it, every production that Sophia appeared in, the leading lady, it was an ideal match for her. So her portrayals, they were quite genuine.
This is inconceivable. Utterly inconceivable. How could you possibly be Victor Ye?
That's enough. Do you still fail to grasp brother's noble intentions? Right from the start, he cherished us. And he's shielded us.
We've all misjudged him. Over so many years, he's been operating in the shadows alone, loathed by all, scorned by those he held dearest. Cease this. If he doesn't receive care immediately, he's truly going to perish.
Thus, the accomplishments I take pride in were in fact meticulously planned. I erred. I was terribly mistaken.
What's your purpose?
Oliver.
Even if we all misconstrued him, what then? Indeed, perhaps from the outset, he has consistently cared for and adored us. But he deceived the nation and exploited my identity to conspire with foreign agents, transforming into a disgraceful traitor.
What? Conspiring with foreign agents? How could he dare?
When I initially enlisted in the Draco army and he took on the role of an intelligence officer, it was due to him. He divulged confidential information, leading our troops on the front lines to incur significant casualties. Because of the security violation, we nearly lost it all.
On account of you, my sibling never returned from the battlefield. There were several others. Just like my brother, you're nothing more than a killer.
If it hadn't been for Commander Warrior Ye, jeopardizing his own life to retrieve and rectify the circumstances, even a multitude of your lives would not suffice.
I used to believe that. Regardless, Oliver Ye, at the very least, genuinely cared about his sisters. He appeared to be a respectable gentleman, upholding his obligations as an elder brother, but I never anticipated him to be so naive when it truly counted.
Naive? I deem him a betrayer, an inherent scoundrel. He inflicted such devastation upon our nation. He warrants the absolute worst. He is deserving of the severest penalty.
Precisely. When Goddess Sophia's admirers assaulted Oliver Ye, I believe they were overly rash. Now I lament that they didn't impose more suffering upon him for the troops. Oliver Ye eliminated. He has it coming.
Now you comprehend why I am compelled to prosecute him, even though he wasn't who we perceived him to be. In our youth, following his actions, as a commanding officer, as a serviceman, I cannot offer him leniency. He is worthy of death for his transgressions.
Death! 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 Death!
Was Ruby's statement accurate? Did you truly commit these acts?
Since you lack the strength to even utter a word, let's avoid wasting time. Before your demise, make amends for the soldiers who perished due to your actions. Someone carry out his execution.
I feel for his circumstances. Because of his 4 sisters, he descended into darkness, withstanding isolation and treachery. However, he wronged this nation. That is inexcusable.
Preposterous. An individual like him, how could he possibly perpetrate such atrocious offenses? I refuse to believe it.
This youth forfeited his standing, relinquished his position to aid his sister. You fail to grasp? A prodigy. A brilliant mind like his possesses his own moral compass. A youth such as him would never undertake anything that violates his ethics.
He is a decent individual.
Even a seasoned offender is entitled to a just hearing, correct? Predicated on your biased account, you leap to inferences.
Precisely. Everyone presumed my brother was a dreadful individual, but it became apparent everyone was mistaken. Perhaps this instance is identical?
You're claiming I intentionally set him up. Is that it?
That isn't my intention. It's simply that the god of war isn't always correct. The 3 of you were so certain, but what were the consequences? Humph. And in my past recollections, Oliver Ye never interacted with questionable individuals. Even if he desired to be a traitor, he wouldn't have had the opportunity.
God of war, Ba. I truly pity that young man. You know something? The expression in his eyes when he entered the mahjong parlor. That resolve and frantic desperation. I still recall it vividly. He sacrificed everything for you. And he didn't even receive a chance to explain himself. He gave so much for you all. Doesn't he merit your trust?
He forfeited 2 fingers, so that the 4 of you could live. And now you handle him this way. Don't you possess any conscience?
He's endured a timid existence for you. And in his final moments, he cannot bear to be a coward any longer. Proceed extracting the memory. Reconstruct the events from then. And we'll observe what truly transpired. Perfectly clear.
He's barely clinging to life. If we persist in extracting his memory, what happens if he perishes? Then, who will provide closure to the loved ones of those deceased soldiers?
I shall. I have made substantial contributions to Dragonworld's scientific studies. I am prepared to risk my career's reputation and integrity to endorse Oliver Ye.
So will I.
Me too.
And me.
And us.
Okay, since you wish to see it, I'll demonstrate how he caused the demise of so many soldiers.
You've returned? Didn't you claim you'd return home when you earned some money?
The girls have each discovered their own ways and vacated the basement. A location without them isn't home.
For some reason, I feel you're experiencing a tougher life than I am. I believe you ought to have joined me at work back then. At the very least, you would have been independent. Observing your current situation, do you have any remorse?
No. At least they've each located their own ways and realized their aspirations.
You, approach!
Perform a service for me. All these funds are yours.
What are your instructions? It's nothing unlawful, correct?
Do not fret. It isn't. Proceed to the North Tea House and convey a message for me. All these funds will be yours. It's greater than you could earn in a lifetime of labor. Well then.
This individual is an operative from the hostile nation. The proof is undeniable. What can you say in your defense?
I understand. So that's how he became associated with the enemy agent.
A couple of minor favors were all it required to sway him and transform him into a betrayer.
It's not finished yet? Why rush to judgment? Circumstances may not be as they appear.
What more needs clarification? That pauper might not comprehend, but a brilliant mind like his, couldn't he perceive there was an issue? Yet he still accepted the payment.
Just observe the look on his face. He obviously sensed something was amiss, but he still accepted it. Where there's one, there will be others.
Are you content now? It's about time. He made amends for the deceased soldiers?
Absolutely not. This recording alone isn't sufficient to condemn brother.
You're persisting, aren't you? Very well. Allow everyone to witness firsthand the offenses he perpetrated, how inexcusable they truly are.
My goodness. How could you commit such an act? That character was obviously dubious. Were you unable to discern that?
It doesn't concern me, provided I receive payment. If you decline, I'll take it on.
I'll handle it. Here is the compensation. I will manage this situation. I'm essentially a terminal patient. Should anything occur, it won't implicate you.
Agreed. It's yours. I'm departing.
Well, my brother has always been so kind. I misjudged him for many years.
Indeed, he's nice to everyone. Even a homeless person.
Kindness might not be the reason. He must have been suspicious. It's complicated. He intentionally sent the beggar away, thus allowing him to work with the spy long term. It's deliberate.
I believe jumping to conclusions now is too hasty. The facts of this situation will surface as we proceed.
This is a persuasive letter. They seek classified information from our front lines. That individual is a hostile spy. Should these details be disclosed, how many of our troops might perish?
Are you delivering the correspondence?
Yes, it's me. Your letter. I've encountered this emblem on Ruby previously. It's the Draco Army's unique insignia? Seems there's an internal conflict. Absolutely not. I must devise a plan to prevent this.
The requested data is here.
I appreciate it.
You understand? If you're exposed, it's punishable by death.
Why the concern? There's a new investigator named Ruby Lin lately. I've already looked into him. He doesn't have a history. I've prepared everything. We'll just blame everything on her.
Take care. I'm departing now.
You performed well last time. Twice the payment this time. Convey this letter to the same individual. Then you're finished. Understood. Excellent work.
This must be classified information. I have to inform Draco Army. But there's an issue within their organization. The only one I can rely on is Ruby.
Stop.
Sir, please allow me entry. I'm Ruby Lin's relative. I have something crucial to tell her.
Captain Lin stated, she has no brother like you. Leave. Go away.
Please, I implore you, just let me pass. I truly have something critical to inform her.
Captain Lin said, no. Get out. Leave this place.
Ruby won't meet me. If I don't deliver the message, it'll alert them.
So that's the reality. In the very beginning, Oliver Ye had no intention of betraying his nation. He inadvertently discovered the enemy spies. Plot. His initial reaction was to inform someone.
But at that moment, there were certain problems inside the Draco army. Aside from his sister, the god of war, he dared not confide in anyone. And she declined to meet him. Left with no other choice, he had to retrieve the confidential information.
Does this imply that if the god of war had consented to meet with him then, she would have learned the facts, therefore preventing the disaster that ensued?
I acknowledge that I was partially responsible. We held profound misconceptions regarding him at the time. That's the reason I refused to see him. But that doesn't excuse that he, fully aware he possessed top secret data, nevertheless delivered it to the hostile spy.
Indeed, that action is truly perplexing. There's no rationalization for it? Was he supposed to betray the nation due to a minor obstacle?
Absolutely not. In my position, I would undoubtedly initially create a counterfeit of the information, cooperate with the spy, and while maintaining his composure, I'd devise a plan to alert a reliable individual.
Is that even feasible? At the time, having discovered he was communicating with a very hazardous enemy operative. Can you envision the mental strain? Do you comprehend? In those conditions, it's challenging for an average individual to reason effectively. They can only react instinctively.
Do you assume everyone is as incompetent as you are? That young man was brilliant.
Regardless of whether my statement is accurate, I'm confident we'll uncover the truth soon.
I've manufactured some information to delay them for the moment, but it won't hold up for long. I need to restrain them, but Ruby Lynn declines to meet me.
Flowers for sale, flowers.
Hey, young one, I'll purchase all your flowers if you perform a service for me.
Sure.
Deliver these flowers inside to a woman named Ruby Lynn. Go on, hurry.
What? You delivered those flowers?
Professor Zhu was correct. We miscalculated. Have him once more.
Concealed within those flowers was a map and a small container. I assumed it was from a clandestine admirer, acting affectionately. So I tracked the map and observed a scheme between an operative and a betrayer. Due to that finding, I was recognized as the youngest female war champion. Following our questioning,
The double-crosser admitted that Oliver Ye was the individual who relayed the communication. For that reason, we designated Oliver Ye a double dealer. The information truly was
from Oliver Ye, but it was counterfeit. Even if it wasn't recovered, there wasn't substantial damage inflicted. There wasn't much impairment caused.
that chart assisted me in apprehending the enemy operatives and the double agents concealed inside the Draco army, and that little container. I've always kept it near me. So, you bestowed it upon me as well?
Following all this time, it's a lengthy journey forward. But proceed courageously without apprehension. Don't fret about being solitary. The planet anticipates you. Oliver.
Oliver. Oliver. Oliver. Oliver. Oliver. I apologize, I was mistaken. Oliver, let's return home. Oliver.
Even as he was expiring, all he could consider was you all.
He shouldn't have rescued you. If he hadn't, his accomplishments would be more radiant than the sun.
I cannot accept that I brought up 4 unappreciative serpents, reenacting the tale of the cultivator and the adder.
Oliver, I made a mistake. Oliver, I am regretful, sibling. Oliver. Oliver.